he's not going to rip anybody off.
So one thing that I've always grappled with, I guess, is the idea of the Holy Spirit. I've always had trouble visualizing what the Holy Spirit is and how it interacts with our world today. So I would love to hear your guys' take on that.
All right, the Holy Spirit is the most overlooked person of the Trinity. The Holy Spirit is the one who in John chapter 17, Jesus said the Parakleto in Greek, which means the helper, will come to you. And in many ways, he's talking about he is better than I. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean the Holy Spirit's better than Jesus? No, that's not what he meant by that. What he meant by that, though, is Jesus was fully human, so he could only get to a few of us at once. The Holy Spirit can get to everybody. So that's what he meant by that. The Holy Spirit is fully spirit, though, so you don't see the Holy Spirit with your eye. And yet, the beautiful thing about the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit is they lift each other up in humility. They're always about the other. So that was Jesus about the Holy Spirit. Now the Holy Spirit is about Jesus in what sense? The Holy Spirit, if you look at the book of Ephesians, is all about reflecting glory onto Christ and who Jesus is. So for example, when I have lost my keys before, for some reason I never check right under the floodlight in the dark. Instead, it's like I'm looking everywhere else. Well, as J.I. Packer put it, why don't you look under the stinking floodlight and check if it's there? Don't just look in the dark. And that's exactly what the Holy Spirit does to Jesus. He lights him up. So talk to the Holy Spirit and say, Holy Spirit, please reveal who Jesus is in my life and who he is, even historically, more to me so I can talk to others about who Christ really is. Now, the great revival that's going on in the U.S., some would disagree. Some would say, oh, no, there's not really a revival going on. I talked to way too many YouTubers, way too many Instagrammers, way too many college students, way too many pastors to think that there's not some type of revival going on. And I believe that it's the Holy Spirit who's convicting people and shedding light on who Jesus was and filling that God-shaped hole that you and I both have.